First on the list is the fight between Roy Jones Jr. and Art Serrano on April 3, 1993.
Any questions from the 2 seconds? All right, gentlemen, remember, obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, let's get to it.
Midway into the first round, Jones unleashed a brutal overhand right that landed flush on Serrano's temple. Serrano crashed onto the canvas unconscious. His mouth was wide open while his eyes bugged out as he twitched on the floor.
So shades of the Jorge Baca fight for Roy Jones, his second straight first-round KO against a man who hasn't been knocked out.
Next is the classic boxing match between Jack Johnson and Stanley Ketchel on October 16, 1909. In the 12th round, Ketchel floored his much bigger opponent with a right hand to the jaw. Johnson got up and unloaded a huge right hand with his full weight behind it.
Right to the jaw. The referee's counting.
Ketchel was out cold on the canvas with some of his teeth stuck in Johnson's glove as a result of the brutal knockout.
The great Stanley Ketchel.
On October 17, 2009, Arthur Abraham and Jermaine Taylor met as part of the Super 6 World Boxing Classic tournament in Berlin, Germany. In the final seconds of round 12, Abraham found an opening and connected with a straight right hand that knocked Taylor out cold on his feet and to the canvas with a thud. Taylor was rushed to the hospital immediately after the fight. On May 19, 2012, Mikkel, Kessler, and Alan Green squared off for the WBC Silver Light Heavyweight vacant title. Kessler overcame an early knockdown in round 1 and made a comeback in the 4th round with a monstrous left hook.
Это страшный нокаут. Мы видим, судья даже не стал считать нокдаун.
On September 25, 2004, Roy Jones Jr. challenged Glenn Johnson for the IBF light heavyweight title.
Questions here. Let's go. Good luck.
In the first minute of round 9, Johnson unleashed a big right hand that took the lights out of Jones before following up with a short left hook that sent him crashing to the canvas violently.
Before he fed, it was okay.
Well, he turned it up against a right hand and a left hand, and he's on the canvas again for the second time in 2 fights. And for the second time in 2 fights, he's not going to get up, and he's been knocked out again.
Jones remained unconscious on the canvas for several minutes after the knockout.
Not the one we are used to seeing, because we didn't see him tonight. We saw the guy who got knocked out by Tarver getting knocked out by Glenn Johnson.
And he is still out on the canvas and hurt badly.
Back on September 19, 1980, Lupe Pintor defended his WBC bantamweight title against Johnny Owen. Owen was floored in rounds 9 and 12, but he showed great heart and continued fighting. However, shortly after the second knockdown, Pintor landed a short right hook that sent Owen to the canvas unconscious.
Prior to this fight, Owens had never been knocked down. This time, when he hit the canvas, he would never get up.
Unfortunately, Owen never regained consciousness and died a few weeks later.
Before finally dying, Owens would undergo 2 brain operations and would be connected to a life support system for almost his entire stay at the hospital.
On January 22, 1988, 38-year-old Larry Holmes and 21-year-old Mike Tyson squared off in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The younger and faster Tyson floored Holmes twice in round 4.
Oh, goodness, what a right hand there from Tyson when Ernie Shavers cracked him as well. How did Holmes beat that one? He's down again, second time.
Holmes got back up from both knockdowns, but Tyson relentlessly attacked and eventually ended the fight in the final seconds of the round with a right hook to the jaw that sent Holmes sprawling to the canvas.
Oh, and he's gone again, and the legs absolutely collapsed underneath him. So, Larry Holmes then absolutely flattened here in the 4th round. A bevy of punches there from Mike Tyson. He never let up, did he? Mike Tyson, still the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, but Larry Holmes there completely flattened, and when the legs buckled underneath.
On May 7, 2016, Canelo Alvarez and Amir Khan squared off in Las Vegas, Nevada. With only 30 seconds left in round 6, Alvarez feinted with the jab before connecting with a lightning-fast overhand right that landed flush on the button.
Taking away his energy and every...
Khan was out on his feet as he fell unconscious, slamming his head violently to the canvas.
And Kenny Bayless is stopping the fight. And Canelo Alvarez is the first one there.
Here is another classic fight between Jerry Cooney and Ken Norton on May 11, 1981. The scheduled 10-round bout lasted for only 1 round, as Cooney had Norton against the corner ropes, where he unloaded a flurry of unanswered punches. The referee stepped in to stop the fight as an unconscious Norton slumped in the corner.
Norton had no chance at all there. He threw a couple of punches, the ring's going mad. Can you believe it? Half of New York have invaded the ring. It really is no surprise to me, because I really thought this fellow Cooney was one to believe. It wasn't a phony punch, and his record needed to be tested. Norton, I thought, was...
On March 15, 1996, David Tua faced John Ruiz for the WBC International Heavyweight title in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tua landed the first meaningful shot of the fight, which was a big left hook that stunned Ruiz. Tua followed up with a series of unanswered combinations that ended with a left hand. Ruiz crumbled to the canvas under the ropes, and the fight was over in just 19 seconds.
Tua came storming out, it's over! Tony Perez stops it at the count of 5. And David Tua, as advertised, the left hook. And for a fight of this level in which both men come in with good credentials, David Tua wins it in shocking fashion. A stunning array of power. 19.
On March 18, 1997, Jimmy Thunder and Crawford Grimsley met for a scheduled 10-round bout in Michigan. However, the scheduled 10-round fight ended abruptly after Thunder connected with a counter right hand that forced Grimsley to his knee and slowly to the canvas.
And now, Grimsley.
The fight lasted for a total of 13 seconds, making it one of the fastest knockouts in history.
The count on that. This fight is over. The referee counted him out.
James Thunder, known as a quick starter, but we didn't think it would be that quick. Said he had to come up with something very big, and I think he did.
On June 26, 1986, Mike Tyson faced Marvis Fraser in a scheduled 10-round heavyweight bout. Tyson came out firing and quickly had Fraser running for safety. But less than 20 seconds into the fight, Tyson backed Fraser into a corner where he unloaded 2 consecutive uppercuts, followed by another combination.
Uppercut, and Marvis is hurt.
did not last 20 seconds. Tyson goes over to take a look at Marvis Fraser, obviously quite concerned. A terrific uppercut. The same punch with which Tyson knocked out Jesse Ferguson the first time you saw him here on ABC Sports.
Watch the uppercut, the right uppercut.
We're going to show it to you in just a moment. Right now, there is Jim Jacobs, yes.
Manager of Mike Tyson talking to him. 30-second knockout sensation. Watch the right hand of Mike Tyson. Marvis in the corner and trapped.
On May 9th, 2015, Canelo Alvarez and James Kirkland squared off in Houston, Texas. Alvarez floored Kirkland in rounds 1 and 3.
Right hand. And Kirkland's taking every shot and coming back.
And telling him to cut areas.
But once Kirkland got up from the second knockdown in round 3, Alvarez went for the kill, and all it took was a thunderous right hand that landed flush on the jaw.
There's a perfect straight right hand, and Shirley's going to stop the fight. What a performance by Canelo Alvarez.
Maybe all things considered, the most electrifying of Canelo Alvarez.
The impact of the punch forced Kirkland to spin before crashing to the canvas unconscious. Which one of these knockouts is the most memorable for you? Let us know your answer in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button for more interesting videos like this one.